Borderlandia as a title came out somewhat out of Disneylandia, which of course would be Disneyland in Spanish. So putting Landia as the land of. I think very often we've been trying to be categorized as glass artists or as, Mexican artists or as American artists. And probably out of all the categories, which of course you could put on a lot of different hats, I think border has a lot to do with our work. Although again, not all of it, and we certainly don't think that we have to represent border. But I think that having studios on both sides of the border does influence your work.
We strongly believe that if we hadn't immigrated to the U.S. as kids, we would probably be making very different artwork in Guadalajara.
I'm interested in also how people view aesthetics. Our aesthetic is sort of an overwhelming aesthetic maybe, and I think that there's a lot of questions with using found objects and maybe even very kitsch material. I think that I want them to question what good taste is, because good taste is it's kind of like morals, insofar it's something we use to speak about people we don't like. And I think that I'm interested in that. The whole idea that there is good taste is quite bizarre, and to actually think that way anymore. There's good use of things and bad use of things, but taste as such is a good way. It's almost classist.
We were born in Mexico. We immigrated to the States when I was 12 and he was 8. So in a lot of ways, we had to adapt to a very Anglo area of Orange County, California. And in some ways that was the best thing that could have happened to us, because we dove into the predominant American culture right away. And then after that we started to grasp more the Chicano culture in Southern California. And after that we went back to Mexico. So culture, acculturation, and all the levels of self-identity, definitions of self-identity have always been in our work.
When we put something that is from a dollar store next to something that I took a team of glassblowers to make with us that would have cost, $1,000 a day to rent, some people see it as a disrespecting of the medium, and we just see it as, no, we need to get from A to B, and the shortest point from A to B is to do what we need to do and not to worry about stupid things like this is $1 and this is $800. It's just not, and we really don't care. If anything, we kind of do that on purpose too. That's another question that we want people to have. Why is this? Why is glass so precious when really we're throwing it out every day?
Thank you.